Hey guys, I'm Travis.
And I'm Tracy, and we are Going with the Flow RV Adventures.
In today's video, we're gonna just tell you guys about us a little bit. We haven't done that really in a while. Yeah, we'll just do that. So, Tracy and I have been married for
Forever.
a long time. No, 11 years now.
Almost
Right?
12.
It'll be 12 years soon in October. So we have 4 children.
Yes.
We have Brittany. She's the oldest. She's 29, 30, just turned 30.
I can't believe you told the camera that.
Well, you know.
Anyway, so yeah, we have Brittany and then Lexi. Lexi's getting married this year. Yay. And then we have Joseph and Chloe. Chloe is our last one that we've got to get through high school. She's going to be a senior this year, and then after that, off to college she goes.
Yep, and Joseph is a welder. We didn't mention what he does. He loves his job.
Yeah, he does.
He worked hard to be a welder, and I'm proud of that guy.
Definitely. Well, proud of all four
Yeah,
of them,
all
really.
of them. They're
All
doing
of them.
so well.
They're doing
so
well.
We miss them. Yeah, we're on the road. We talk to them a lot, but you know that sometimes is a challenge.
Missing family, I think, is one of the biggest challenges that we have. You know, and that's natural, you know, for anybody, I guess, that's full-time. But it's a sacrifice that we all make to live this lifestyle.
Yeah, guys. So we started RVing a long time ago.
Feels like it anyway.
Well, I mean, full timing only for a year and a half, almost. You know, whatever, year and a half, 2 years close. But we've had an RV. We've had RVs. This is our 4th rig that we're currently in. So we've been RVing, camping a long time, and always thought, you know, what it would be like to go full time. So it was kind of in our plans.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, it was definitely in our plans. It was always something that we thought that we could definitely do, and we always wanted to give it a try. But of course, daily life, you worry about the bills, you worry about family, you worry about how can you go full-time. And that kind of stopped us for a little while. We just kept talking about it and dreaming about it, and then finally decided one day, you know, it's time.
Yeah, you know, we were in the insurance industry for many years, and it was great. I mean, it was a good career. I do miss a lot of aspects of that career, but the actual career gave us the opportunity to build some residual income to afford us to be able to do this full time, and we just had to prepare a little bit, and you know, and downsize, of course, like everyone else does.
Downsize. We went from a 4-bedroom house to a 38-foot fifth wheel. So it took us a little bit of time to get rid of all of our things and junk. It's crazy how you accumulate stuff over the years that you don't even know that you have, and then whenever you downsize, you're like, I didn't know I had that. So
yeah, I mean, well, full time. We started full time in, you know, really it's just the time in our life. You know, I'm 51 now, so I don't mind, you know, sharing that. I'm not gonna, you know, disclose any information that my lovely wife doesn't want as far as age goes. But anyways,
No.
so we're at a point in our life where we're able physically to do a lot of things. Now I have some, you know, physical problems, you know, as you know, some of the back problems. I got, you know, knee problems, whatever. But you know, physically, I can do a lot of things that I might not be able to do in, you know, as I get older. So it was like, you know, let's go out and experience the country. You know, there's so much to see. let's go out and experience that while we can. Physically, anyways.
Yeah.
And we couldn't think of a better way to do it, but in an RV, because
That's very true. So like Travis said, we are traveling. This is our 4th rig that we've had. We started out with a 19-foot Jayco, and it didn't have any slides, and it was quite small. But we've upgraded quite a bit since then.
that Jayco was definitely a kind of like a tent. So,
Yeah.
so it was basic camping. So
Yeah.
we didn't have much room for anything in there.
No.
But it was our first stint with camping.
That was a challenge.
It was interesting challenge.
A lot of full-time RVers do go small, though. I mean, they're very minimalistic, and I definitely don't mind living small and living minimal, but I needed a little extra space. We do travel. We started out traveling with 3 dogs. Now we only have 2. Shy, Katie. We miss her so much. But like I said, we have upgraded since then. Currently, we are in a 38-foot fifth wheel. It's a Van Lee Volano, and a lot of people haven't heard of Van Lee, I don't think.
Van Lee's it's a new company. We get asked, who makes that? And so Van Lee is basically a division of Tiffin. So that's the rig we went with. It was a newer company. It still is a new company.
Yeah, I think it started in 2017?
16, I believe, something like that. But needless to say, we're in that rig. We love it. We've had some issues with it, but like any rig, you will have some issues.
Yeah, and we've done some remodeling. We've done some upgrades, and hopefully in a future video we'll actually show you a tour of our home.
Yeah, the size in if you're talking about rigs, small rigs are easy to maneuver, easy to get in and out places. It depends on what you want to do with the rig that you get. So we've had small ones and big ones, and for us, the 38-foot that we have, fifth wheel, has been actually our zone, I guess you could say. It's been perfect for us.
Yeah, it's not too awfully big to where we can still get into state parks, national parks, boondocking if we want. So it's still small enough to do those things, but it allows us enough space to move around and not have to bump into each other. We have plenty of storage in the rig, so it allows us to basically live like we were normally. We've been to how many states now? We've been to 19. No, we've been to 20.
We'll have to recount, because there's like
Indiana was 20.
We got
22 now.
Here.
So this
Virginia.
is 22.
So
we'll
have to recount, but I think it's around 22 states, something like that.
We've been to 22 states. In 2019, we went to 19 states.
Yeah, we traveled a lot more last year.
Yeah.
Of course, the COVID virus slowed us down this year, but
not only that, but we decided to.
We wanted to.
We wanted to slow down a little bit and take a little bit of more time to explore different places and things like that. But so far, I think I've enjoyed being out west the most. Wouldn't you say?
Yeah, last year we were in the West a lot of I guess probably most of all of the year, really.
Yeah.
And then this year we're on the East Coast, but as of right now, the West and really, Midwest.
Do you have a favorite state?
So far,
if you had to pick one, which one would it be?
I like being in Colorado. the boondocking in the on the central west side of Colorado is
Yeah.
really awesome. Salida area, all of that area around Salida
Yeah.
was awesome, and also Wyoming, of course.
I think for me, our favorite state would have to be Wyoming. I think Wyoming has been my favorite state so far. Just one, we boondocked a lot, and that's our favorite type of camping or RV living per se. Um, but there was wildlife, and there was mountains and hills and forest and
Yeah,
Yellowstone and the Grand Tetons.
it definitely is a beautiful state.
Yeah,
No doubt about it.
yeah,
So yeah, that definitely could be number one. I would agree with you.
yeah, yeah. And how do we boondock?
How do we boondock?
Yeah, that.
Well, you know, you caught me off guard with just that question in general. Because I mean, in boondocking, how do we boondock? Well, we started boondocking. It was a fiasco. Let's just call
We
it that.
started
We
boondocking
had no
in
clue.
Arizona, and we had no clue what we were doing.
Well, we had a generator. I mean, we had friends that boondocked before.
What in the heck is
that
boondocking
they
for
gave
one?
us some advice. We had videos we watched, but
Off grid.
boondocking is no electric, no water, no sewer hookups. You park in public land, and that's where you camp. So in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah. The first time was a challenge. We started our first boondocking trip was Saddleback Mountain near Arizona, and little did we know at the time that it was maybe a couple of miles down the road from a chicken farm. So there was flies everywhere, and I don't like bugs in my house.
goodness.
Oh, it was we were supposed to stay a whole week, but we ended up leaving a couple of days early, not because we didn't like the boondocking, but because of the flies.
Yeah, I mean, you can't run your AC all the time. So I mean, you have your windows open, but every time we'd open the door, at least 10 to 20 flies
Yes.
would come in. It was amazing.
Yeah.
So we endured it for about 3-4 days.
4 days, yeah.
In that spot, and then
Yep.
and then we moved.
Yeah.
But
we did decide after that we totally enjoyed that type of RV living, and so we decided at that point to go ahead and invest in solar, right?
yeah, so we started with a generator to see if we liked it. We loved it so much that we had to invest in some solar to really get the full benefits, because it's amazing, with the solar. We installed solar. I didn't do it.
Yeah, we do have a video on our solar setup, and we will link it up above. So if anybody would like to check that video out, we will definitely put a link in this video for that.
So
And how's my driving while towing?
oh well, we don't allow that. Well, it's
We
not.
don't allow it?
Well, it's. Well, let me rephrase that. Okay, so the last time Traci towed, she caught a blowout,
Yeah, not good.
and excuse me, and so she handled it well, but it scared her a lot, and but she can tow if we need her to. So
If Travis was on his deathbed and I had to get him to the emergency room, at that point I probably would say, okay, I'll drive. But I typically don't drive while we're towing. Yeah, no, not gonna happen.
it's all good.
Mm-hmm.
So what else are we gonna tell you guys? What else we're gonna talk about, babe? Let's see. I don't know. I mean, there's some other challenges. Living in a small space.
Yeah.
was challenging in the beginning, but
The walls are not soundproof.
the walls aren't soundproof.
Bathroom's small.
A lot of things, you have to overcome and make changes.
But you compromise. You compromise to live the lifestyle that you've always dreamed of, which we have. And we've been loving every minute of it.
Yeah, we don't intend to slow down, so
No.
we I say slow down, but as far as RV travel, we're not going to stop. We're not going to stop.
Yeah.
We love it.
Yeah, we do.
Well, I don't know if you guys have any questions. I'm sure you got more questions. You know, we would like to interact more with our audience and learn more about you guys too. So we're trying in doing this video, I guess, we're trying to give you guys some insight on who we are. Hopefully this helps.
And we hope that you enjoyed this short video about who we are and why we started RVing, and hope that we inspire you guys along the way to get out there and just live your best life.
Yeah.
And if you haven't subscribed yet, definitely hit the subscribe button, click the little bell to be notified when new content is released, and give us a thumbs up because we are trying to get to 1,000 subscribers. We're halfway there. Well, more than halfway.
Yep.
But help us get there by doing those things, and we will see you next time.
It goes away.
Oh, it does? Oh, okay.
What's that blue dot though?
It's just on your screen.
Well,
See?
I know, but it could come off my screen.
Oh, it doesn't bother me.